Welcome to Cool Tunes for a Hot Planet, the podcast where music inspires action for social and climate justice.
Hi, this is Cool Tunes for a Hot Planet. I'm your host, Warren Senders, welcoming you to episode 25, and hoping that before you forget, you'll push those like and subscribe buttons so we can keep bringing you inspiring climate justice music all year round. In today's fragmented and media-saturated moment where everybody's famous for 15 milliseconds, it's more important than ever to stay focused and attuned to the world around us. Awareness of the Earth is at the heart of all the good work we strive to do. So we'll start out today's mixed bag with Joyce Johnson Rouse and her group Earth Mama, and a simple request: pay attention.
Pay attention to the trees. Pay attention to the river. Pay attention to the bees. Pay attention to the clouds. Pay attention to the weather. Pay attention to everything we do to the mother. We do not inherit the earth from our ancestors. We are just borrowing it from our children. From our children. Pay attention to the hills. Pay attention to the water. Pay attention to the breeze. Pay attention to the dreams. Pay attention to the wisdom. To the sisters and brothers living close to the earth. Whatever befalls the earth befalls our sons and daughters. And what we do to the earth, we do to ourselves. So we better pay attention to the birds. Pay attention to the forest. Pay attention to the streams. Pay attention to the snow. Pay attention to the glaciers. To the frost line and coastline and coral beneath the sea. We know the earth does not belong to us. We belong to the earth. We belong to the earth. So we better pay attention, pay attention, pay attention to the waves. Pay attention to the ocean. Pay attention to the reefs. Pay attention to the heart. Beating steady in the mother. Our generations will pay for our ways. We did not weave the web of life. We are merely a strand in it. Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves. Oh, we do to ourselves. So we better pay attention.
I'm Joyce Johnson Rouse, aka Earth Mama. Helping heal the planet one song at a time is my handle and my purpose. Sitting at the piano composing one day, I closed my eyes and thought of some of my courageous eco-heroes. Rachel Carson, Chief Seattle, St. Francis of Assisi, Wangari Maathai, and Thomas Berry. I silently asked them what counsel would they offer us today to care for planet Earth. And they replied, pay attention. Pay attention to all life and nature that surrounds you. Pay attention to what we are doing in our everyday lives and the actions and the effects it is having on all living things and the elegant living systems here on Earth. Oh, and St. Francis added, could you make it a kind of a doo-wop style with female backup singers? And that's how I wrote, Pay Attention. Voila!
Those are words to keep in mind. The earth doesn't belong to us. We belong to the earth. There are many different kinds of responsibility, all intersecting in our lives and societies. When Chris Matthews had what she describes as a supernatural encounter in a Quaker meeting house in Fallsington, Pennsylvania, it inspired this remarkable song about her sense of generational responsibility to the enslaved people who were buried in its cemetery. Lend your ears to Waking Up the Dead.
There's a name that's on a gravestone. It's as old as the shade tree, high above those bones. 400 years in Pennsylvania, trembling at the word of God, not the men who rather change them. Now, time settles scores, but not the cold, cold ground. I can feel it shift beneath my feet as I'm walking around, and I'm finding my steps, so my eyes are wide, wondering who they were when they were alive. Dirt on my soles from a graveyard stroll, picking up pieces of the past, and the ghosts don't scare me in this cemetery. No, no, they're singing freedom, freedom at last. Yes, solid ground ain't what it should be, not for all those granite slabs sinking underneath that tree, not for a house built upon slavery. They kept telling us to wait, but never's all wait ever means. Now, some chose the greed, they chose the greater good, and they're gathering around me as I stand right where they stood, and I'm minding my steps, so my eyes are wide, and I know who they were when they were alive. Dirt on my soles from a graveyard stroll, picking up pieces of the past, and the ghosts don't scare me in this cemetery. No, no, they're singing freedom, freedom at last. Abolitionists and Quakers peeking through the veil to see the fruits of their labor. 400 years in Pennsylvania, 6 feet underground, but still steady as an anchor. So now I sense a hand upon my shoulder. I'm waking up the dead, and the air is getting colder, and I'm minding my steps so my eyes are wide, and I am who I am 'cause they were alive. Dirt on my soles from a graveyard stroll, picking up pieces of the past, and the ghosts don't scare me in this cemetery, no, no. They're singing freedom, freedom at last. Freedom, freedom at last. Freedom, freedom at last.
I am who I am 'cause they were alive. It's a great line and a good reminder that we're all just links in the chain and that struggle brings freedom. And speaking of freedom, our next song, No Kings, comes with a montage of demonstrations from the first No Kings Day. This June 14th action was one of the largest protests in U.S. history. We're in a very important moment of struggle and resistance in this country, and the second No Kings Day is coming up soon, on October 18th. Courage is contagious, so tell all your friends. Then grab your protest signs, bring a bottle of water, and make your voice heard, along with millions of other Americans, on October 18th. Here's a good song to sing.
There ain't no kings in the USA. You're not God, motherfucker. No matter what you say, you break your word, you steal and lie, but you can't break us, no matter how you try. This land is ours, and we are free, from the desert sands to the shining sea. Hand in hand, and unbent, unbroke, you spit your hate, we wake, we woke. You heard us, right? Because no one can take our dreams away, and no man owns the USA. Stand up, fight back. There ain't no king, in the USA. We're rising up. He ain't God, we ain't no fool. No matter what he say, sing the truth. He says well, hell no we won't. We say not today, not today. 'Cause there ain't no king, in the USA. USA, USA. There ain't no king, in the USA. We're rising up. He ain't God, we ain't no fool. No matter what he say, sing the truth. He says well, hell no we won't. We say not today, not today. 'Cause there ain't no king, in the USA. USA. No, there ain't no kings in the USA.
We'll close today's episode with a spoken word piece by Lou Aya, co-founder of the Peace Poets, a hip-hop and spoken word crew from the Bronx. Lou is an educator, musician, and champion of social justice. His poem tells us our lives are all interwoven, and music is the loom. Close your eyes and listen to Come Write a Song with Us.
This poem is about how we struggle for justice. When I say come write a song with me, I mean come become strong with me. And when I say come and sing with me, I mean become the wind with me. And if you finna win with me, then come be the symphony. Cause we need freedom movements that are rocking, like it's midnight on the dance floor and the DJ not stopping. I'm talking about composing chants so golden that we could hold light with our hands still open. And we could have protests that everyone noticed because we are the boldest, most beautiful opus flowing right through the walls because nothing can hold us. And I know that you know this beautiful feeling of melodies molding us into healing when you feel that yes of our voices revealing us interwoven. So yeah, I'm hoping that you open to composing freedom songs we could sing from the Bronx to Oakland. Gathering organizations, that's right. Gathering organizations and writing original jams for justice and liberation. I'm just saying, I don't know why we waiting. Because we could have songs to pass on hard-earned wisdom. Songs to celebrate the powerful leadership of women. We could have songs to keep us on the same beat. And songs to tell everybody, yo, it's time to take the street. We could have songs to release our pain. And songs to lift up our campaigns. We could have songs that change everything. How it feels to go to work, how it feels to be alive, because when you carry in a song, what you really have is the power to change the vibe. So instead of meetings that start with, all right, cool, what's on the agenda? We could open our hearts with a song that honors the dignity of all of our members. And then close out with a chant. For those who taught us to remember, we gonna organize until justice is real. And we won't stop because it's raining. We'll pour down like we made it. I'm talking about being creative. That's why this is a poem promoting a training, because we are way too amazing to just follow the norm. And if we sound and look like the system we are trying to change, my people, we got lost in the storm. But if we have the courage to bring out the voice inside us, it will become the voice that unites us. And the rest of the world gonna be like, damn, that's the voice that should guide us. And then, it won't matter if they try to keep us lost and divided, because our souls will still riot with the most profound truth, that you are part of me. And if we sing out into this darkness, we're going to find each other in the harmony. Thank you. Thank you so much. I just wanted to do that piece in particular. You know, for us, music, a lot of times in our movements, I'm looking at a bunch of leaders of our movements, people who are ready to dedicate their lives to justice and liberation. And I wanted to do that poem because for me, I'm all the time experiencing just that longing for us to put art, poetry, music in the center of our movements. And so as the Peace Poets, like, we're down to be of service to you wherever you at. It's a school, it's an organization. Bring us out. Like, that's a real invitation. When I say come write a song with us, holler at us, let us know. Thank you so much.
That was Lou Aya with Come Write a Song with Us. Songs can change everything, and if we all sing in the darkness, we can find each other. That's our show for today. We hope you enjoyed Cool Tunes for Hot Planet. Please like and subscribe before you go, and tell your friends about this podcast. Please tune in on October 15th for my in-depth interview with Fran Schulberg and Stephen Crawford of the Climate Music Project in San Francisco. And don't forget to dance to the music on No King's Day, October 18th, somewhere near you, all around the country. No Kings, sing it loud. I'm your host, Warren Senders. Thanks for listening.